Good evening, Year 9. It's come to that time where we have to start making some choices, some decisions about our GCSE options. So I'm going to spend some time talking through what we have to offer as a geography department, but I just want to start by saying what a fantastic effort the Year 9s have put in this year. We are exceptionally proud of your commitment and your resilience and how you've just got on with the home learning. You should be very, very proud of yourself, so well done. So the world is your oyster, and that is the message that I'm going to share with you today. There's so much to be got and gained from studying geography. Some of it you might not be aware of yet, and hopefully by the end of this you'll feel that you already have the skills necessary to succeed at GCSE because of the way the Key Stage 3 is designed. This is the geography team who'll take you through your GCSE, and you could have any one of us. It's Mr Nicholson, Mr Fratsam, Mr Spewers, or me, Mrs Martindale. Well-experienced team, and we have enjoyed success with our results in recent years. If you see the information at the bottom. So we'll be very happy for you to come along on this journey with us the coming year. What is geography? And is it right for me is an important question to be asking. Is it something that you think you'll be successful in? So hopefully we'll be able to answer some of these questions for you. So what is geography and what exactly is it that geographers do? So geography is the study of people and places and how those two things interact. And geographers are able to explore both the human and the physical world and make perfect sense of it and the patterns that exist. Now, all the way through Key Stage 3, we use the terms, the GEO trio, and we continue to explore geography by looking at the social, the economic and the environmental aspects of life on Earth. So if you choose geography, some things you might want to ask yourself, are you really interested in exploring geography further, tackling the big issues? Some key things like environmental responsibility and sustainability, how our globe now is so interconnected, and how even looking at the COVID situation and the Brexit situation impacts you in your home in Hartlepool. You make perfect sense of that. Can we be more tolerant as we look at international migration and trade and industry and conflict and all of these things that make perfect sense when we apply the GEO trio? I've just popped on two images here. Now, Mount Etna, just to show you how relevant and up-to-date geography is, Mount Etna is Europe's most active volcano, and it erupted this week on the island of Sicily. Now, last year, just as we went into lockdown, we had a trip booked to go and visit this volcano. Unfortunately, that didn't go ahead. But what we would take that learning from Year 9 and apply it to the real world and really understand what is going on in that place and how those people are affected by the physical geography of that environment. And the one to the bottom there is a picture of Delhi before and after the first lockdown. So looking at environmental issues and how us as human beings have the opportunity to improve the environment as opposed to being the baddies who always destroy it. So what is it that we study then across the two-year GCSE course in geography? So in Year 10, we start off with a physical unit looking at the coasts and the rivers and the UK landscape. Hopefully, though, your learning from Key Stage 3 will help you and support you and give you some confidence there. So you'll be very familiar with a lot of the key terms, and we just continue to develop your knowledge and understanding. Changing Economic World is where we look at comparing LICs and HICs around the world. Again, information that you'll be and knowledge that you already have. Tropical rainforests and hot deserts we move on to, looking at the opportunities and challenges for those people who live in those areas and those places. In Year 10 is where we have a look at our field work, and we go out into the world and investigate the coasts of the UK. So we go to Seaham and have a look at both the human and the physical environments in Seaham. Year 11, so again we start with a physical topic in Year 11, looking at hazards, earthquakes, tropical revolving storms, and our biggest nemesis as human beings today, climate change. Really sort of having to think about early doors, what we've done in Year 9 and what can we bring to the GCSE table with our knowledge and understanding from that. Then we have a look at a human unit, urban issues and challenges, again exploring different urban areas and comparing LIC and HIC nations. Resource management, we look at food, having a look at food miles and the impacts of producing food to feed the world's growing population. Really interesting unit. So looking here at how we will be assessed. So we're assessed across 3 exam papers. You've got paper 1, assess all the physical knowledge and understanding. Paper 2, the human knowledge and understanding, and they're equally weighted and they're both an hour and a half. Paper 3 is where we are assessed on our fieldwork and what we learn out at CM there in the environment. Again, very unique to our subject. Okay, really interesting, and students with different interests of learning in different ways can excel in that area. One of the best things about geography is the range of skills. It's a very broad-based subject where geographers are very able to do a variety of skills. And in the workplace, that is what employers look to. Now, we live in a world where perhaps your grandparents or parents carried out one job. Now, what we're looking at in the future is the world of work that you go into, you're highly likely to be involved in 5 to 7 different types of job, where you'll require a variety of skills and what we call transferable skills to work amongst those different types of workplaces. So geographers can do a wide range of things, and I'll let you look at the list that we've got there. Geographers have a really broad skill base. Is geography a good choice in terms of getting a job? Well, absolutely. And what we need to think about, though, is we are taking geography not necessarily to enter the world of work, directly including geography and involving geography, but it's a subject where we know we can be successful and confident, and it's one further GCSE that opens the next door for you. In terms of success, geographers are highly employable, with geography graduates in particular working in roles ranging from environmental consultants to commercial analysts, and from catastrophe modelers to teachers. And you don't have to take geography to become a geography teacher. It's just one of the options. And lots of our graduates this year have actually gone into geography teaching, just so happens. In the world we live in today, with the ever-changing job market, geographers fit with this very, very well. Our transferable skills are making us very, very flexible, and in your lifetime it's highly unlikely that you're going to stick with one job and you're going to stick in one country. So geography prepares you very, very well for the ever-changing world in which we live, and certainly helps us with future employability in that sense. Well, hopefully we've been able to show you how accessible the GCSE geography course is at English Martyrs, and maybe it's a choice for you. It's very accessible for the majority of students, and I'd just like to thank you for your time this evening, and thank you for popping over to geography and considering us. And if you're not convinced about what geography can do for you, there's a further video clip at the bottom of this page that you could watch too. Thank you. Good evening.